I would like to talk about information rights. I strongly believe that each and every single person has got the right to information about the person that they intend to be in a relationship with before they get involved with them. I think it is very significant that they have the information, and also that they give all the necessary information about themselves as well. Depending on the kind of information, that they want, and also the kind of information that the other person wants. I think nothing should be hidden. Whatever that someone else needs to know, I strongly believe that they have got the right to that particular information. Everything and anything that they would want to know, they have the right to information before the commencement of the relationship. My name is Reed Yobe. The message that I want to share with you today is something that has been inspired by marketers, those who market products, or if I may put it in other words, those who market products and services. People who sell products and services. The law actually compels them to give all the information that is necessary. No one should buy a product without being given full information about that particular product. And if there is anything that is short as far as information is concerned, the potential customers have got the right to contact the supplier of the products. The potential customer has the right to contact the supplier of the goods or services and ask information, and the marketer must respond truthfully. Because when one buys something, they must know what they are buying. When they invest their money in buying a product, they must know what they are buying. I believe that failure to give the information is cheating. It's cheating. It's cheating. It's not right. It's evil. People have got reasons for not wanting certain things. Some people have got allergies. Some people belong to certain religions, and because of their religions, there are certain things that they cannot accept. But when someone else sells a product without telling people that there could be something in there that they don't accept, I think it's cheating. And the customer cannot be blamed for what they may do when they react after finding out that they were lied to. Because whether you lie and openly say that this or that isn't there, or this or that is there, when in actual fact it is not the truth, or maybe just withholding the information without telling the customer what they may need to know, it's also a lie. Withholding the truth or telling the lie, both are equally bad. The customer has got the right to information. Can you just imagine buying a certain product, maybe food, and then you're told that there is no pork and you don't eat pork? You're told that there is no pork, only later on to discover that there was pork after eating. How would you feel? How would you feel? You see, it's actually selfishness to consider only what and care only about what the other person might get out of it without considering also the feelings of the other person. Giving someone what they don't want, but getting what you want in exchange. I find that to be very wrong. And legal action can be taken against a supplier who fails to disclose certain information or who lies about something. Marketers must always tell the truth. That's why when you buy a product, the product comes with a manual that will also tell you how the product works. But the other thing that is contained within the manual is what the product is made of. Even when you're buying a product, you need the information is there. You need to know the ingredients. If it's a food product, you want to know the ingredients. You read the ingredients so that you know what's in there. And if you don't want it, you leave it. I guess it's important. What do you do when you buy a product and then you discover later on that the product is not what you want? Maybe the reason being that it contains something that you don't want or cannot accept, or it lacks something that you'd want to be in there. Or maybe the percentage as far as the content is concerned, maybe there's a certain attribute that you'd expect to be constituting a certain percentage, and if it's not constituting that particular percentage, you can accept it as well. So you have got the right to information. If the information is given, you read, you get to know, and then you either accept or leave the product behind. But if they deliver, maybe you order a product online, and then they deliver to you. After receiving the product, you discover that it's not what you want because of the ingredients. Maybe you can always send it back to the supplier. You see, the reason I'm sharing this with you is I also want you to see that this is exactly what should happen even as far as the relationships are concerned. Time is money. Time is very important. And once lost, you can never recover it again. Can you imagine you're looking for a partner, somebody that you'd want to spend the rest of your life with? You're looking for a partner, somebody that you're going to spend the rest of your life with. Someone that you're going to commit yourself to for the rest of your life. Someone with whom you're going to make a commitment to share your life. I normally like the word life partner, not just spouse, or it doesn't, no, when you say spouse or wife or husband, it doesn't clearly state exactly what that person means to you. And that's why I want to use the word life partner, because you're committing yourself to sharing your life with this particular person. But this particular person lies to you about something, or they withhold certain information that is important to you. They don't disclose something that is very important to you. I strongly believe that people should sit down before they start dating. They should sit down before they start courting. They should sit down before they engage or become married. They must sit down and each one of them express themselves as far as information is concerned and ask questions. Ask what they would want to know. And the other person must tell the truth. You see, you can be forgiven. You can be allowed a chance. You can be accommodated. But the most important thing that has to be done is to tell the truth. I am a sales rep. I've had situations where customers ended up compromising and agreeing to certain deals that they wouldn't have agreed to under normal circumstances, but they had to agree after I had told them the truth. How about a customer says, okay, fine, I want to buy your product, but I want it delivered tomorrow first thing at 8 o'clock. Okay, fine, I can do that. But later on, I discover that I can't. Then I send the message to the customer. I apologize. I'm sorry because of reasons number 1 and 2. I cannot make it. I can no longer make it. And I'm sorry. Then they can, okay, fine. They may be upset, but later on okay, fine. I normally do not want to receive my products after 8. But you have told me the truth. You have told me that you can't do it. Well, I'm going to allow you to bring the products when you have time to do so. It's different from, not telling the customer the truth. And then 8 o'clock, the customer is expecting something following day, and you're not there. And you know for sure that you can make it. You knew even 2-3 weeks ago that you were not going to make it, but you didn't tell the customer. Customers, when you tell them the truth, they can to a certain extent, adjust and probably accommodate you. I know one of the reasons why people would lie, one of the reasons why people will withhold the truth, it will be out of fear of losing the person. But then it's wrong, because you're giving someone something that they don't want just so that you can get what you want. It hurts, but let the person know the truth. They might shout at you, they might be upset, they might be angry, but later on they'll calm down and respect the fact that you told the truth and accommodate you. I've got a friend who told me the other day that, Reed, I'm sorry, I forgot that you don't eat pork, and I put pork in your food, and it was in small amounts so much that I couldn't pick it up, that there was pork in there. I don't like pork, but she came to me and told me the truth. Up to this day we are friends. I just respect the fact that she told me the truth. Reed, I'm sorry, this is what I did. But these are just examples, right? That I'm just giving you. You must give someone else information prior to. Someone else might say they would want to marry a virgin, and you're not a virgin, and you're afraid of losing the person. Then you lie about your virginity. It can mess everything up. But if you tell the person the truth, you know what? You want a virgin. I love you so much, but I'm not that. The person might be upset. They might not talk to you for 2 or 3 days because they have been disappointed that you aren't what they were expecting you to be. But later on, they'll sit down and think and say, this person has got attributes now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, good attributes. And on top of that, this person is honest and tells the truth. I'm going to take this person for the fact that they are a good person, whom I can list, maybe come up with about 8 or 9 attributes of character that I love about them. And I've just added another one of honesty. This person loves me, but decided to tell me the truth instead of lying. Okay, I was not happy, but I'm going to take them. I'm going to adjust on my principles, which says I can't take a non-virgin. Then I'll go to that person and say, I'm really not happy that you aren't what I was hoping you are as far as virginity is concerned. But you know what? I just respect the fact that you told me the truth. I'm going to take you. I'm going to have you. Someone else might lie about having children. Maybe they'll be having children and hide that. Maybe somebody might lie about their past. Maybe you just have to tell the truth. People can learn to accept certain things that they never thought they would if you tell them the truth. Let the person decide themselves that I'm going to take you the way you are. I'm going to take who you are the way you are. And your conscience will be clear. You won't have to worry or feel guilty for lying to somebody. You won't have to feel guilty for withholding something. You'll be free. It frees your mind. It frees your conscience because you know that you've told the truth. So it is very important for you to always tell the truth. Don't cheat. Don't cheat in this game of love. Tell the truth all the time. You must always tell the truth. You're going out with you are in a relationship already, and you see somebody that you probably think that, no, I think this person is a good person. Well, I don't encourage that, but if you are to do that, you must tell the truth. Tell the truth. I'm sorry, I am actually involved with someone at the moment. Things are not working because of reasons number 1 or 2, but I think if you can let me sort things out here, maybe we can work something out. But at the same time, you must not lie, not to the person that you're going out with or the person that you intend to go out with. If things are really not working, then you must walk out of it before trying to start something, because it would also be wrong for you to try and involve yourself with someone else while you're involved with someone. It's another form of cheating as well. It's cheating. It's wrong. You can't do that. So you must always tell the truth. If you find yourself in a toxic relationship and you feel things are not working and you want to move on, you have to end things and start something else. But don't start things while you're busy with something. It's also wrong. Unless maybe you've got the guts to confront whoever that you are involved with, to say, I am sorry, things are not working. I think I must move on and find someone else. For as long as you're telling the truth, I don't think there is anything wrong. But if you try to start something, you start entertaining someone while you're busy trying to end things with someone, it's wrong. End things first with whoever that you're going out with, and then start something new. Well, fine, I don't intend to divert you from the message that I am actually intending for you to have at this point in time, the one of the right to information, more especially before the commencement of a relationship. Because even you, before you buy a product, you have got the right to information. If it is a kind of a deal whereby maybe there are certain products which when you buy, before you don't just buy like from anybody. You have to sign a contract with somebody to say, especially that's what happens in business. You sign a contract with somebody, you will be supplying me with coffee. You are my supplier. I want you to be supplying me with coffee. Let's make a commitment that that's what you'll be doing. Whenever I need coffee, I come to you. Right? So you also have the right to information. And you must know, they must tell you the truth as far as their coffee is concerned and how it is prepared as well. It's not always about the ingredients, but it's also about how the products are prepared. So it is very significant that you always give information. And as far as maybe if it's in business, like I'm just saying that you have to sign a contract. If you have to sign a contract, you can't be ordering coffee from another person if you have signed a contract with company B. You being company A, you sign a contract with company B, that company B will be supplying company A with coffee. You can't go to company C and start getting coffee from company C. That's breaching of the contract. You have signed the contract. The same applies also when you're involved with somebody. You are in a relationship with somebody. You can't be entertaining some other people. You can't be cheating that way. You can't be giving time that you're supposed to be giving to your spouse to someone else. That's wrong. You see, there are certain people that I find to be very funny. You are married. You have got your husband or you've got your wife, right? But you've got someone else that you confide in of the opposite sex that is closer to you more than your husband or your wife. Well, maybe you may think that you're just friends, but I just feel it's wrong. It's wrong. You should be able to confide in your spouse, because there are various forms of cheating. It's not always sleeping with somebody, but to a certain extent, you can be attached to someone emotionally, so much that it feels like a relationship, even though you don't like open up to each other to say we are in a relationship. I'm just trying to show you some of the things that happen, right? You may feel like probably you're married and you're doing the right thing, but not knowing that you are breaching the contract. Can you have the conversations that you have with that other person of the opposite sex whilst your husband is there? Are you really comfortable with your spouse knowing or reading the chats that you have with someone else of the opposite sex? I'm not lost. I'm still talking about information, the right to information. Are you sure that the chats that you have with someone else of the opposite sex, are you sure that you won't have a problem with your spouse getting to know about it in detail as it is? If you're not comfortable with it, then you're actually hiding something. And that's wrong. And that's cheating. Whoever is in love with you or married to you or fiancé or spouse must have the right. He has got the right to information so that they can decide for themselves, do I want to marry this person the way they are, who they are, the way they are. Everything must be out there in the open. And the person must know what they are involving themselves into. When they say I do, when they make those marriage vows, they must know exactly what they are saying yes to. They must know exactly what they are saying I do to. Because a lot of times I've seen that many people are saying I do to something that they don't even know. You're looking eyeball to eyeball with someone else that you don't even know. But you're getting married to the person. You have made that commitment to marry the person because you're having an assumption in your head that she is something. But in actual fact, she is not what you thought her to be, because she is not disclosing something. She is hiding something from you. He is hiding something from you. He is not disclosing something. He is lying about something. She is lying about something. Then in that case, it becomes wrong. What will you do now the day you discover the truth? What will you do? What will you do? What are you going to do with the truth the day you are going to know the truth? A lot of times, there are people that we look at and accuse. As we point fingers, we accuse them for breaching the contract. But somebody has been doing that for months or years. It's just that they were not caught. Right to information. Everybody has got the right to information before the commencement of the relationship, during the commencement of the relationship, up until the end. People have got the right to information. As difficult as it might sound, as difficult as it might be, strive all the time to tell the truth and leave it to the person to decide whether to continue with you or not. because contracts end. They are terminated. Contracts are terminated. Ask anyone who is in business, they'll tell you that. I am a sales rep. I have had a couple of situations where customers would terminate the contract, or we would terminate the contract with the customer to say, no, we can no longer supply you because of reasons number 1 or 2. Or they can no longer buy from us because of reasons number 1 or 2. It hurts, but they must live their lives the way they want. Don't cheat. Always tell the truth and let them decide. This is what happened. We've been together for 3, 4, 5 years, but this is what has happened. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that, but I'm sorry. And I love you, and I would want to live the rest of my life with you. 2, 3, 4, 5 days, the person is not talking to you. They're very upset with you. But later on, they come back to you and say, please, you're hurting me. I don't like this, but I love you. Let's continue. Everybody's got the right to information. This is what I just thought of sharing with you. Once again, my name is Reed Yobe. Thank you.